Today's topic is supply chain management. In the enterprise resource planning, we are going to study this topic. So, the supply chain management it consists of different activities. So, all the activities which are carried away between a supplier till the end customer, those activities are performed in a related or they are interrelated to each other in a cyclic manner, hence it is called as supply chain management. Now we'll see what is chain management exactly in commerce. So in commerce, supply chain management is the management of the flow of goods and services. So any type of good or any type of service which you give to the company or to your customer is going to come under this type of SCM. It involves the movement and storage of raw materials. It also involves work in progress inventory. It involves the finished goods as the end to end order fulfillment to the point from the origin to the point of consumption. Means in the supply chain management, you can consider the point of origin till the end point, that is the point of consumption. Means when that product is introduced till the product is consumed. So that can be a product, it can be a raw material, it can be a resource, or it can be a service also which you give in the form of doing something to help your industry or to help your end customer. Now we'll see that how exactly the functions are carried away in supply chain management. In the figure, first of all, you see a raw material. So a raw material is produced. A raw material can be anything. It is first introduced, and then the supplier is going to supply this raw material to the factory. After supplying this raw material to the factory is going to manufacture the raw material. Okay, all the raw material is going to be processed and then it is going to be converted into a finished good. And once a factory has made a finished good, then that factory is going to give his particular finished good for distribution. Okay, so distribution is done by the distributor. So distributor can send this particular finished product to the retailer, or directly he can send this particular product to the customer. It depends. So the distributor sends that product to the retailer and the retailer then sells that product to the customer. So this is how a supply chain management basically works. Now I'll take an example of a sugarcane factory. So the raw material for sugarcane is sugarcane. So a supplier, a farmer, he is having a lot of sugarcane, he is going to give it to a supplier, or he will be a supplier to a particular factory. Then that factory is going to purchase the sugarcane from that farmer, and then that factory is going to convert that sugarcane's juice into the sugar product. Okay, so that sugar is the finished good which is prepared by the factory from the sugarcane. So now the sugar is going to be distributed with the help of distribution to the retailer, and then the retailer is going to sell it to the customer. So this is how the supply is going to work, or the supply chain is having a particular or a specific linear execution step by step. Now we'll see about the objectives and aim. The supply chain management techniques with the aim of coordinating all parts of supply chain, from supplying raw materials to delivering it to resumption of the product, tries to minimize the total cost with respect to the existing conflicts among the chain partner. So there are so many partners in the chain. It starts from the supplier, it starts from the manufacturer, then the distributor, the retailer, the wholesaler. So there are so many chain partners inside the supply chain. So keeping that into the consideration, still it helps, the supply chain management helps to minimize the cost of the product. apart from the commission which each and every person is going to take, still supply chain manage maintains that it can reduce the end price of that particular product. Supply chain management is a cross functional approach that includes managing the movement of raw material into an organization, certain aspects of internal processing of material into finished good, out of the organization and towards the end customer. So the work of supply chain doesn't finish when the supplier is going to supply the product to that particular company. After supplying the product also, when the product is converted or it is prepared into some other product, then even that product should be supplied to the distributor, to the customer. Even that work comes under the supply chain management. Now we'll see some of the functions which are coming in under supply chain management. So there are the functions like sourcing, procurement, conversion, logistic, collaboration, and supply and demand management. So according to the demand, the supply will be done. If you have higher demand for some commodity, then definitely the supply of that commodity will be high. Then the sourcing, then the transportation, the logistic, everything is going to come under the supply chain management, which is carried out with the help of different suppliers, with the warehouses, with the manufacturers and the stores. Now we'll see some of the components in the supply chain management. So the components are planning and controlling. So if the cycle of the supply chain management is involving so many people, so it is very challenging to plan all the things, and it should work according to the planning, and the control or at each and every stage is also very important. Work structure. So as it is a linear pattern, as all of them are interrelated and dependent on each of them, so the work structure should be carried away specifically. Organizational structure, product flow facility should be proper. There should be faster product delivery, there should be faster availability of the raw material. So if all these things will be there, then definitely the management will be nice. So the management method should be good, which can satisfy the customer. Always your management should be good, and the customer should be totally satisfied by receiving the goods. Power and leadership structure and cultural and attitude. So all these important components are very much necessary in the case of managing the supply chain activities. So we'll see about the future of supply chain management. So the supply chain of the future is all about responsiveness and the customer experience, understood and managed within a network rather than a linear model. So it is not necessary that everything should be in a linear model. It should be very much flexible. Every node of the network should be flexible to the needs of the customer, while also being capable of addressing factors such as sourcing, trade policies, modes of shipment, and more. So, all these things should also be considered, and each and every node in the supply chain management should be flexible. So there will be advanced technologies will be increased to improve in the transparency and visibility throughout the network, as well as future enable connectivity and SCM utilization. So more advanced techniques will be there. There will be a total transparency between each and every person who is coming under the supply chain management, and there will be a good connectivity between everyone. The entire SCM planning functions will become more intelligent to take customer demands in account. So the main focus is satisfaction of the customer, and to uh, secure or to give the customer their particular demands successfully. In the past, supply chain planning has been a periodic business exercise. Heading in the future, it will be a continuous. So, a supply chain management was always considered as periodic or a seasonal type of business. But in the future, definitely it will be a continuous process in the aspects of business. So future supply chain management system will also bring trigger alignment between planning and execution, which is not a current state for most of the enterprises. The need for speed and accuracy in the supply chain management is only going to increase. Make sure your supply chain is ready for the future by supporting it with an intelligent supply chain management system. So, if your system on which you do the activities of supply chain management is very much proper or appropriate, then definitely you will get a good speed, you will get a good accuracy in all the supplies which you are going to do in the supply chain management. Thank you for watching. So this was all about supply chain management. Do